Hey there my fellow designers and creators, hope you're all doing well. This is Chetan here from Design Pillar and I'm back again today with another Adobe XD video. In this video we're going to take a look at the new improvements and features made to Adobe XD. Now I'm going to be covering the features that were released in December and also the January update. I didn't get a chance to make the December video because I was busy, so I thought I would combine both and give you guys the updates in one video, which is this. We've got a couple of features this time released and a couple of improvements as well. So without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing is cloud documents. So first of all, what I'm going to do is, as you can see, it says dashboard overview. That is the name of my project file, and as you can see, there is an arrow mark. So if I drop that down, you can see that I can have the ability to now rename my document, which I can do, but I'm going to cancel that. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to file over here, and then I'm going to choose save as, and here I'm going to choose cloud documents, and I'm going to copy this dashboard overview and call it cloud. Alright, and I'm going to click on save. So what it's going to do is, as you can see, it says saving, and as you can see now it tells me that it is now connected to the cloud. So now I can access this file anywhere on any desktop. I don't have to send the project file, it's available on my cloud. I just have to log into my account and start using it right then and there. Now if you want to see where this actually is located, we can go back to the home section, and here you can go to cloud documents, and there you go. Here is your dashboard overview, and you can just click on it and it's going to open up on any system. It doesn't have to be the same laptop, and you don't need to have the project file. So that's pretty good. The next one is about auto saving. Now auto saving apparently works only when you are working on a project file that is connected to the cloud, such as this file. But if you are using a project file that is saved on the desktop, it will not auto save. So quickly to show you how autosave works is, for example, let me just come over here and I'm going to go ahead and change the color of this. So I can select it and let's change it to a purple color. So I'm just going to change it to purple, and if I click away and if I just keep my mouse over without doing anything, you can see that on top it says saving, so it automatically auto saves your work, and it's going to say saved, so it's saved to your cloud. Now another cool thing is XD even auto saves your iterations. So if you want to go back to your previous one, you can just press Ctrl Z and it's going to show you that iteration as well, and then it's going to go ahead and continue to save that also. So no matter what you do, you have every iteration that's there. So once you save, you still can go back and make changes to it. The next one is a slight improvement. So when you go here and click on share, as you can see, we have a different looking button. You have a share document, share for review, share for development, manage links, and record video. So design specs is now called share for development, and publish your prototype online is now called share for review. So that's just a simple change in terminology. Alright, so the next one is about a small improvement to the linked symbols feature in Adobe XD. So for those of you who don't know, let me quickly explain. So as you can see, I have a button over here. Let me just ungroup these so I can select this button. Alright, I have this button. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new project by pressing Ctrl N. And I'm just going to go ahead and choose a random artboard. And then I'm going to go ahead and press Ctrl X and press Ctrl V. And as you can see, I have this button over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make this a symbol. So if I come over here to the assets panel, and I can just click on this to create a symbol, or I can right click and then choose create a symbol. Anyways, all right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this symbol by pressing Ctrl C. I'm going to come back to this original document and press Ctrl V to paste. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just put this over here. I think it was around 20 pixels. As you can see, we have this kind of a button which says the symbol is unsaved or missing. So save the source document or right click to relink. So I'm just gonna go ahead and then just go ahead and click on Ctrl S and we can save it. So once this is saved, that means the problem should go away over here. All right, I'm just going ahead and click on update all. Great, so now this is a linked symbol because we have this green color, link. Now let's go ahead and change the color of this to blue, and we can give it a purple color gradient, and also we can take this blue and give it I don't know, a red color. All right, so like a thing, and we can get rid of the stroke. So this is a different style button. I'm going to go ahead and save this by going and choosing Ctrl S or just saving it. And now as you can see over here, we have a different notification which says I have to update. Now, in the earlier versions, I could go ahead and just hover over here and I would see the change right here. As you can see, if I hover, you can see it right here. But in this update, you can see it on the canvas as well. Now, even the best part is, for example, I can go ahead and delete. Let's go ahead and just delete this. And we can copy this by holding down Alt and Option on the keyboard and put that over here. Now, every time I hover, everywhere on the canvas, it gets updated, which is really cool. So you can kind of get an idea of how it will look on the screen without even updating the symbol. So that is the improvement to linked symbols. Okay, so the next one is about the search and the filter feature that's been added. So if I go ahead and select all this, and I can click on the colors, and I can go ahead and add the character styles, and I can name them as symbols. So let's go ahead and, for example, I'm going to call this white, and I'm just going to call this main title 20 pixels. All right. That's it. So now let's say I have a lot of these and I want to search for something. I just go to all assets and I can type in white, and that's going to give me everything that has the word white. And if I want 20 pixel, I can just type in 20 pixel, 20p, and that's going to give me this as well. Now I can also go to my layers panel and I can go ahead and search for anything that I like. Let me actually Control Z everything because I don't want everything to be white. All right. So I can come over here and in my canvas, I can just search for things like button. So there you go. We have a button, and also I can drop down and I can search for specific things such as images, shapes, and text. All right. And now these are the images that I have. And if I want to search for a particular image, I can just type in pick and you can see this is what I get. So a really good, robust searching and filtering system that's there. So it's definitely something that's really cool. Okay, so the next one is really a requested feature, and that is about flipping. So as you can see, we have this picture of Jane over here, and all I can do is I can click on this to flip it horizontally. Oh, we actually need to select this. All right, let's ungroup. So we have this. I can flip this horizontally. I can flip this vertically. It's just simple flipping things. You can also go ahead and, for example, let me just go ahead and delete this, and let's create a repeat grid like so. I can select any one of these, and I can go ahead and rotate these as well. So when I rotate one, all the other three get rotated as well. All right, guys. So the next up on the list is an improvement to the auto animate feature. Now in October last year, XD released a massive big update for XD saying auto animate, where you can create awesome transitions between two artboards. So let me quickly show you. I have two artboards over here, and if I go and choose a desktop preview, as you can see, this is the animation that you're going to get. The end part is kind of crazy, but you get the point. Now, until the January update, you could preview it only on your mobile phone or on the app itself, but you couldn't preview it on the browser when you shared a link. So, but now you can. So if I go to share, and then I can choose share for review, and as you can see, prototypes with auto animate transitions have certain limitations on the web. So it's not completely fully the way you can get with every part of auto animate. Just a few things such as drag. The drag feature is not kind of optimized right now on the browser, but this basic animation will work. So if I go ahead and then choose update, it's going to go ahead and update the public link which I have created. And as you can see right now, if I click on it, you can see the preview animation taking place right in the browser, which is really cool. So a lot of people had requested for this, and finally it's there. Okay, so now the next one is right in the browser itself, and that's about previewing all the comments onto the browser at one shot. So for example, let's go ahead to the artboard one. I'm just going to go ahead and pin and click over here and then say change back, or let's just say comment 1. And that's going to go ahead over here, and I'm going to go and create another one over here and saying comment 2. All right, and I'm going to go to the next artboard, and here I'm going to say comment 3. All right, great. So now the way it works is all the comments can be seen on whichever artboard you are on. So even though I'm on the first artboard, I can see all 3, and I'm in the second artboard, I can still see all the 3 comments. So I don't have to go to a particular artboard to see the comments of that artboard, which was not the case in the previous version. And also, you see this blue color line. This is the comment particular to that artboard. Now it says artboard 1, and that's because I made a small mistake. Artboard number 1 is the second one, and artboard number 2 is the first one. So that's the reason. So this is just the name of the artboard, and this is not the number of the artboard. So for those of you who just got confused. So if I go back to the first one, you can see these two get highlighted, which means that these two belong to this artboard. Pretty cool. You also have the options to, kind of select you resolve a comment, delete a comment, you can edit, and you can even pin comments. Just simple, cool features for that. So you can toggle off this screen on all screen comments and non-screen. So if I come back over here, you can see that it shows me the comments only for that particular artboard if I just want to narrow it down. Also, I can go ahead and filter comments. So I can filter by the reviewer, the time, today, yesterday, last 7 days, older, and even status. So if I click on resolve, I can see the ones that I resolved. I can go click on clear to reset the filters. So this is a really intuitive way of making sure that commenting and resolving issues on the browser for the prototypes is really fast and smooth. So the last one is about voice triggered interactions in Adobe XD. So in October, again, they introduced the feature of prototyping through voice. So you say something to the microphone and a trigger happens, or there is a speech playback, similar like the way you interact with the Google Assistant or Amazon Alexa. So to quickly show you, if I go into the prototype section and I click on the first artboard, I'm just going to get rid of the second one. I'm going to click on the interaction from the first artboard to the second one, and I'm going to choose the trigger set to tap, and the action is going to be speech playback. All right, and now you see we have different voices. So we have Joanna, Joey, Justin, Matthew, Ivy, Kendra, Kimberly, and Sally. So all these are different kind of accents. So I think the one that was there earlier was Joanna, but then now we have Justin, we have Matthew. So let me do one thing. I'm gonna go ahead and probably play a couple of them and see how they work. So I'm gonna keep Joanna for now. And the speech playback, it says, "Hi, I am Joanna." And the next one, we can actually go ahead and duplicate these two. So you can hold down Shift and duplicate them. And here we're going to change it from Joanna to Joey, and then here it's going to say, "Hi, I am Joey." All right, let's go ahead and duplicate these again. We can try a different one. Probably let's go for Kendra. You can say, "Hi, I am Kendra." And yeah, I think 3 of them should be pretty good for now. All right, so let's test this out. All right, I'm gonna try to increase my volume so you guys can hear it over the mic, and hopefully we get what we want. All right, so let's go and click on the desktop preview, and let's go.
"Hi, I am Joanna."
All right, so that was Joanna. Let's go for the next one, which is I'm guessing is Joey. So let's go and try that again.
"Hi, I am Joey."
All right, we've got a male, good 30-ish age guy, and now we have Kendra. Let's try Kendra. Oh, we're gonna come back over here, and then yeah.
"Hi, I am Kendra."
All right, so that was a kind of a weird voice. Kind of didn't like that though. Let's try another one. This is pretty fun actually. We can go here, and this time Joanna, we can choose Ivy. I think Ivy is a kind of a small little girl, so that should be cool. Let's try that out.
"Hi, I am Ivy."
Yeah, so it's basically definitely a child, which is really nice. Pretty cool. So if you're making something for an education app for kids or something, it'll be pretty cool. We can try Sally. I hope this is an Indian one. I'm not quite sure. Let's check it out.
"Hi, I am Sally."
All right, so that's kind of like pure American, I guess. Let's try one more, and I think that should do. That's pretty interesting. Let's try Justin. All right, so we can come over here and then choose oops, "Hi, I am Justin, bro." All right, let's check it out.
"Hi, I am Justin, bro."
All right, so okay, I thought that was a guy, but that's a girl. But anyway, you get the point. So we've got a couple of speech playbacks, and that's pretty interesting. And so that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more amazing, awesome content, and I'll see you guys in my next video. So till then, take care and bye-bye.